In 2024, a couple in Austin, Texas bought a house for $310,000, sold it for $1.2 million, and walked away with an $890,000 profit. And the IRS let them keep every single dollar. Not deferred, not reduced. Zero federal tax owed. The rule that made it legal sits in Section 121 of the tax code, and almost nobody explains it in plain English. Here's what it actually says. If you owned your home and lived in it as your main residence for at least 2 of the last 5 years before you sell, you can exclude up to $250,000 of profit from capital gains tax if you're single, or $500,000 if you're married and filing jointly. That threshold hasn't moved since 1997, even as home prices have tripled in cities like Austin, Phoenix, and Tampa. But here's the part that surprises people. This isn't some loophole for the wealthy. It's the single biggest tax break available to ordinary homeowners, and you can use it again and again every time you sell a primary home, as long as you meet the 2-year rule each time. We post 3 of these every day, so subscribe if you want the next one explaining how the rich stretch this same rule across multiple properties. The complication is where families get burned. If you move out early for a job, a divorce, a deployment, before hitting that 2-year mark, the exclusion shrinks or disappears entirely, and suddenly a $400,000 profit becomes fully taxable at rates up to 20%. Comment below if you've ever had to sell a house early and didn't know this rule existed. There's a deeper catch most people never see coming. Every home sale over $250,000 triggers a 1099-S form sent straight to the IRS, whether you owe tax or not. If your paperwork doesn't clearly show you lived there 2 of the last 5 years, the exclusion can get flagged and delayed for months, even when you did everything right. Military families and people who move for work do get special exceptions that pause the clock, but almost nobody knows to claim them, and the form doesn't ask. So that Austin couple didn't get lucky. They understood a rule that's been sitting in plain sight since Bill Clinton signed it into law, while millions of homeowners either miss it entirely or trip the 2-year trap without realizing it. Share this with someone who's thinking about selling their house. It could save them tens of thousands of dollars they didn't know they were about to lose.